Yeah, what's up everyone? I'm here. Well, yesterday's stream was kind of bad because I was kind of a bit late to stream this, but you know. But anyway, in its about time, we're going to start the game of Genshin Impact. So, without further ado, here we go. So about what happened yesterday. So I was planning on doing a stream there by yesterday morning, but the problem is that I was kind of busy on doing the university stuff. And yeah, because my university semester is starting soon, that means it will return to the original on every Saturday's stream. So well, so no more for me like streaming in like somehow maybe either Friday or Wednesday or maybe Tuesday. So it's all gonna be on every Saturday. So after this week, I must tell you guys, after this week, it will return to every Saturday. So yeah, that's all the information I'm gonna tell you about. So without further ado, off we go to the game of Genshin. Alright, so let's see what we have here now. So I think I left some of the some stuff there. So we're gonna see that. Yep. Yeah, I totally forgot. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, I was doing the this quest right here to getting the artifact for someone else. I actually realized I still haven't completed yet, so let's see. There's one right there. There's two. There's three, and finally it's right there. Alright. So we need to get over there first. And again, it's gonna take a long walk. So, alright. Gonna take a while to walk. Alright, off we go. Gonna glide there. Alright. Let me keep tumbleweeds just in case there's anything. No ammo cruelty, I'm sorry. Yes, another stuff. Oh, come on, what now? Oh, you guys again?
Wind strike.
There we go. Stay down. These are not animal cruelty here. Those are dangerous things. No. Alright, let me set this thing up.
You are not welcome here.
Solidify.
Hell no.
Eat this.
You didn't bribe me.
Stabilize.
Take this.
Is order.
I was coming there.
Solidify. One with nature.
There we go. That's what I get. Alright, let's see for the operation now. Complete the light. Ah, I hate this one. It's all about like chasing around or something. Oh yeah, I had no choice.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Alright, where's that little chasing little thing here? The little thingamajig. That guy quickly? Oh my god, yes. Alright, the third one will be right here. Defeat the fungi, alright. Guess I'm gonna tell over there. I see. And it's right down there. Let me get the seed first. It's a long way, but we'll see. Get some seed first. This. Yep, that's the fun guy. I have a feel there's no one there. Unless I beat them already. I don't know. Let me check the look around. Can I break that? Nope, you can't. Holy shit, what are they doing? What the hell are they doing? Oh, it's raining.
The wind knows me.
Gather! Order guide!
There he goes.
Useless.
Wow, that was fast. That was fast. Anyway, now we're going back to the final one. Let's see what's the final one is gonna be. It's right down there, if I'm not mistaken. Where's the answer? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh, they are essentials. Okay then. Cheaper supplier, okay then. So let's see. Ah, it's over there. Let's see what I can do. Damn it. Right. Where the hell are you? Oh, it's over there. Alright, let's see if it's gonna work. He says something cheaper, so this is what I know. Let's hope that it is cheaper for them. What? Alright, here's your stuff. And steal some souls goods. Oh, okay. Ah. Wow, she never give you a discount now. That was sad. Alright, let's go back to this one. Because we're about to start the story quest soon. Alright, now we're going to start the story quest, and then after this, we're going to start the hangout quest.
Thank you for
Right.
Add Astra.
Get this and this. The others are nearly done soon, so well, doesn't matter. Alright, anyway, let's just start the quest. So where the hell are you? Grand Bazaar. One day you might stop by the Grand Bazaar. Alright, so the line will be the same as the last time in the yesterday's stream, so yeah. We'll see. Because we might see another battle there going on, so yep, we're about to see it.
Hyman's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list?
Oh, now we're going shopping, huh?
Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Hyman would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some.
Wow, my goodness. Typical Paimon, I always wanted to eat something. But you know that wasn't on our list, right?
We can still add it to the list.
Typical.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hello, you two.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
Indeed.
So you two are still hanging out together. Dehya, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
Actually, I haven't seen her since, I think like 2 months ago, maybe. I'm not so sure. Either 2 months or... Yeah, I think it's 2 months or 3 months. I'm not so sure.
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
Ow.
I told Dehya to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dehya wasn't around.
Aww.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
I knew it. Friendship, always the best.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dehya. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
She said they'll treat you to the best dishes! I can't believe you can still refuse that!
Kind of embarrassing for Paimon, but alright then.
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave?
Oh wait, we're doing a web. This is so similar to the web event right now, where both of them traveling to the desert. But luckily, I think it's that web event. So yeah.
There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Oof.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like... I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Hey John, what's up?
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Come on, friendships always help, man. Friendships always help.
Oh, looks like Junior's was onto something.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
Yeah, they're all talking about money, man. Let's talk about money.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion.
Yep. Because this is a market section here. What the frick? What do you want to talk? Huh?
Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention.
That's the same thing. We're still in the Grand Bazaar and you got nowhere to go. They say hiding over there. Alright then, that's fine.
As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora.
Similar to what he do.
My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Yep. King Deshret.
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Yep.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
And
Dakan?
but who is that person?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
Why are you so mean about?
Yep, the scenes tend to be quite gruesome too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them. Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
So this is all about cannibalism, huh?
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
Apology for that. Give me a moment there.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years.
Jeez.
If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
Well, what are we gonna do then?
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women. Of course, the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dehya. I didn't know.
Yep.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person. He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see me. He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Well, that's the fairy tales.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
Yep.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around, but after about 20 repeats, they started to get a little dull. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play.
What?
Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords.
Wow.
It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
What an interesting guy.
But it doesn't sound like he had all the bad intentions.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish, but that was something I could just shrug off. I had no reason to despise him. Until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for myself. Looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me.
You maybe just want to find out why they suddenly start causing so much trouble.
Yeah, I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see. But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
I mean, we could fight them, you know.
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
Some of the all-star treasure holders and some creatures that we never seen. And we find out about the wolves that I hate so much.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
Maybe I'll go back to the desert with the other.
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Hey, I like fighting, man. I like fighting, though.
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the problem will be solved in no time.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took him along to help.
Yep. I'll do my best then.
I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
Alright.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady.
Oh, stop, John. I didn't see this yet.
All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
Alright. Not that you must not trying to betray, but are you this? Well, you know it. 24 out 1, okay. Alright, start with this. Damn it. Start with this. it's gonna take a while. Okay, we're here. This is okay.
Hey, Dehya, you're back. Are these two friends of yours?
Yep. It's a pleasure to meet ya.
Likewise. And there's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew. Anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what the Khan al-Ahmar's been up to lately.
But
They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets.
Oof.
They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Well, cannibalism started.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. But it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market.
What?
A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
Well, that's oof.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
What do you mean?
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
They will be able to cause so much damage that somehow make things even more confusing.
Sounds mighty strange to me too. Harun, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew after all.
Yeah.
What he said. Besides, Dehya, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Khan al-Ahmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Ribat.
Yeah.
Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him.
What?
Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
We'll see, we'll see.
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever he goes, Paimon will follow.
Oh. In that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dehya.
I knew it.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here.
Yeah.
Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
Look at her face. The face of disbelief.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Oh, one other thing, Dehya. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule?
What?
We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Main. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people chose to stay, and that really got to him.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
Yeah, because of Dunya's insist letting her stay.
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment though. You're our brigade's main selling point after all. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
What?
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
God damn it.
Are they always like this?
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight.
Jeez. No accountability, please.
But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it.
Alright.
That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homayanis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here is the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for getting rid of Dekhan al-Akhmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, Dehya.
What? Where was it? That's so far away, 960 miles. Oh, it's over there. Well, never mind then. Good. My apologies. I think this would be the ambush point, maybe.
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time.
Sure.
It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another, so let's all be careful.
Got it.
No need to worry. He knows his way around a fight.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of them.
Okay then. Alright, fast and forward, alright. That was quick.
Here they come. You ready?
Yep.
Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Gotcha. Oh, fair, yeah, that's her. Okay then. For that, let me get that thing. Surprise! Take fire!
Of the jungle. Stabilize.
Don't forget about us. There we go. I'm stuck. There we go.
You're the Flame Mane.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dekhan al-Akhmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
Just this thing.
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer.
Hey, pal.
What makes you think I'd talk?
How long have you been playing Genshin? I started like back in a few months ago. I think it was like 4 or 5 months ago. Until now, I'm still playing it. And yeah, welcome to the Game of Genshin stream.
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation.
Dude.
Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes? You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
He's alright, Fancy. Know what's he doing.
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds.
I'll save you the trouble.
Kill himself. Yep.
Huh? Are you crazy?
Yep. Suicide.
He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
Yeah, the bleeding is not always far under control.
I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
Okay then, what the frick was that for?
What? Why would he be so extreme?
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them.
Oh, let me see if I can... Well... I can't. Damn it. I'm trying to, kill one there. Oh, it's F1. Work. Trying to... Yeah, something's not right
I
with
didn't
this.
expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Well, he's out cold for now. We could wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further.
Yeah.
What should we do?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking.
Yeah, maybe. But hold on. I'm still trying to find if there's any overlay position thing. I try my best to add them, but the problem is that it doesn't work. At the moment. Why the game? Why the toggle in game? Why it doesn't want to work? Yes, don't understand. Seriously, I just don't understand how the hell it doesn't even work. Yep, seriously, I just don't understand. Unless I need to put on the chat box there, because there's no other reason there, man.
There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something.
Sure.
I'm really sorry.
Wait, hold on, before we go. This is not going to be easy. Before we go soon, it should be okay living here for a while. Alright. Examine the boxes. There are some weapons in the boxes as well as a bunch of medicine and good bandages. Seems like that kind of armor is really good up no good. Check the transport there. There are a lot of days necessities involved in the boxes. It doesn't seem like there's anything worth it. Okay. How about the backpack?
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it. Maybe it's a record of something.
Let me take a look. If this really is a merchant caravan, they should have a record of their transactions. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora, and the funds will then be passed to a specific person. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar.
Ow.
Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah, every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered.
Maybe the amount just happened to cancel each other out.
Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Do they not care about profit margins at all?
I don't know.
Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
What?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family? Could it just be another family with the same last name?
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani family. Just what the heck is going on here?
Let's calm down. Let's analyze the situation first.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakana Lakmar.
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been trading with Dakana Akhmar?
That's a possibility, but if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Ribat or Port Ormos.
So if Shazamon was actually aware of this, the black has been supplying the brigade opposite this entire time.
Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homayanis are in need of money.
I honestly have no idea. I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious. The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's Elazar. Maybe they borrowed a lot of Mora in the past? But that's still just a speculation. I don't think the master would stoop so low to make Mora.
Could be it, but we're not so sure. It could be a theory, but I don't think you don't know anything about this either.
You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like this from us.
But what should we do now? All we found is just another mystery.
Want to get a ball of this? We won't be able to turn back.
If you ask me, we already have no choice but to confront her about this.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. I still have faith in the Homayanis. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her everything and see if she's willing to lend us her support.
Sure.
If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dakana Lakmar.
Dehya, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just end up revealing everything we've discovered to the enemy?
I've considered that possibility, but even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. True friendship is built on trust. She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion. That's not how I deal with people.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust Dunyarzad too.
Oh, you're able to help her out.
Yeah. Let's pay another visit to Sumeru City.
Sure. Alright. Is he on top or somewhere? I'm not so sure. Not really sure though, but we'll see. Oh, there's a bomb. There's a bomb. Okay then. I kind of forgot who it is. Oh, there it is. There she is.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well, how did it go? What did you come up with?
Actually, we're still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something strange.
I see. The clues you found have led you back here, in the city?
Something like that. Yeah.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all.
Yup.
Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you up?
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
So something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet.
Yeah, sip out.
On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, "Dunyerzad, we're back!" So tell me, what happened?
Well?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next. It concerns the Master.
The Master? You mean my father? Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can.
We saw the investigation to his. Okay.
My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
That's just unlucky though.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyerzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you about some doubts that I've been harboring for quite a while. In the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dehya?
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of mora, so I just signed on.
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it. Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing Beasts?
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given it too much thought.
Yeah.
I think I get what you're saying. You think none of this was a coincidence?
I can't chat higher back in what's the stream one. Why I can't chat anymore? The play arcane and nuns. Huh. I can see why now, but okay.
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with Dakan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Dehya into our house.
You mean the goal all along was to get Dehya to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
That's what things are looking like at this point, though.
Sorry we put all this on you so suddenly, Dunyerzad.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be thanking you. Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries, then it's my duty to bring him back to reason.
Alright.
But is that really the right thing to do?
I don't know.
My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. I have zero sympathy for him. You may call me an ungrateful child, but my feelings will remain the same. However, the Homayani family has treated me with nothing but generosity and kindness. If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homayani family. I would be biting the hand that's fed me over all these years.
Dehya.
It's alright, Dehya. If anyone were to ask, you could always just say that I'm the one who instructed you to get to the bottom of this.
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the one we should all be worried about right now.
Peace.
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was the thing about friendship again?
True friends is built on trust, maybe?
Right, yeah, trust! You said that yourself, Dehya. Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
Yeah. If your trust hasn't been misplaced, then he probably has many conflicting feelings as well.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should always remember the trust that I've placed in people. In which case, my lady, could you ask the master to come out and have a chat with us?
Sure thing. I also hope he'll be able to give us a logical explanation. Let's meet at the usual place then.
Usual place? Ah, right.
Is it? Okay, let me guess. Paul almost, is it? No, it's not. Okay then. So it's over there. So it's not Paul almost. God damn it. I thought it was Paul almost.
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two. This is the Traveler, and next to him is his travel companion, Paimon.
Ah, yes, my daughter has mentioned them from time to time. It's a privilege to finally meet them in person.
Yay.
But we may skip all the pleasantries for now. What is the important matter you wish to discuss with me today?
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's something on this record that we're all pretty curious about.
So, that's what you found? Huh. Seems like I can't keep everything from you much longer.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an explanation.
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. What I do know, though, Dehya, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Wait, me?
Yes, I understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes, as they say, ignorance is bliss. Your father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth, but I must warn you. The facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the wind. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
Oh god.
His heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow. I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homayani family. No warning will change my stance on that.
I understand. Then let me tell you a little story. Our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, we were attacked by bandits. They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekan al-Ahmar go so far to save us and not spare the fellow Eremites? Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly started crying.
Really? I never knew.
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age. We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father. To repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time, and offered everyone generous remuneration.
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of a himself. He couldn't even walk anymore without his cane.
So he's an old guy now, huh?
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He said there was absolutely nothing to worry about and that he had gotten into a fight. That was all. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, would need a bodyguard of her own. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard when she could barely leave the house. But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day? I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named Dehya.
So he was the one who recommended Dehya to you.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If Dehya could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease, and she'd be able to leave her previous life behind.
And that's why you offered her such generous compensation?
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, I also began to see Dehya as my own daughter. And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. I was willing to spend however much it took. Kusela saved my daughter and I all those years ago in the desert. I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so smart and self-righteous.
Damn.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dehya's fees. I refused to take any mora from him, but he'd always send me funds anyway. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while until I received another letter from him a few years ago. The letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, medicine, and even explosive materials.
What?
Wait, isn't that around the time that Dekana Al-Akhmar started becoming more aggressive?
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became wary. I wanted to meet him face to face to discuss things. But by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, it's probably because he doesn't want to put Dehya at risk.
Huh. But by that same token, he should also start asking you for materials, though.
That thought occurred to me as well. I figured that he probably came to me for help because he had nobody else to turn to. After some deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I turned down all his requests for explosives and weaponry. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to others coming to harm, but I could not simply reject his plea for help. In the end, it probably was the wrong decision. I plugged my ears to the rumors and just chose a solution that made me feel least guilty about myself.
If you can, please tell me where he is now. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me from getting tangled up in his world. If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world in the first place.
Oh no, Dehya, please don't feel that way.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions.
Maybe there's another way of looking at all this, so can you try to play him one more time?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I can do it.
What?
But I guess you do have a point. We haven't uncovered the whole truth yet. We still need to figure out his exact actions and reasoning for these last few years.
Yeah.
I'll do my best to help. Of course, anything between the two of you would need to be resolved between you and him alone. I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his brigade with some goods, I tried my best to avoid getting involved any further with him. However, There's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary in the desert and is now a member of the Corps of 30.
Yo, what?
He's responsible for supplying weapons and liaising with the Dekhan al-Akhmar's merchant caravan. I think he should know Kusela's whereabouts. I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks alone and enjoy the cool wind at night outside the tavern. Maybe you'll be able to find him there.
Understood. Thank you, sir. Then I guess this is bye for now, unless...
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, I'm still a little dazed and haven't finished processing everything quite yet. My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I'm also not sure if there was a right way to handle this problem. I feel like our only course of action is to turn everything we know over to the Corps of 30 and let them make their judgment.
Yes. I am prepared to accept whatever verdict they choose. It's time to face my mistakes.
Alright then. Ah, damn it. Go look at your while outside of the... Okay. But it was during nighttime, so... Wait, hold on. You know what the hell? Let me see what's this. Oh, that thing. Okay. Anyway, I think nighttime, so I'm gonna put it like this. Sup, Yokota? What's up? Welcome to the Game of Genshin stream. So let's see. Oh, there he is.
Huh? Who are you guys?
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert while working for the Corps? Pretty bold, if you ask me.
Shh. Keep your voice down. How do you know all that? Come with me. We should take this elsewhere. I'll be happy to talk things over once we're somewhere private.
Can't be weird, but alright. Alright, where do we go?
This place should do. Alright. Back to my question. How did you all know about me?
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the Corps, I assume.
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this out. What are your terms?
So what's in it for you anyway, Mora?
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I weighed it in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also make some quick Mora.
Bro, why are you claiming? No, I don't want to claim it first because I'm saving it. I don't want to claim anything but that, you know?
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Dekhan al-Akhmar, and we're gonna put an end to their operations.
Yep.
If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word later to reduce the terms of your punishment.
Oh.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of Mora from my last run. You just give me a number, and I'm sure we can...
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after something other than money.
All right, sheesh. But you gotta promise you'll put in some nice words for me later. They're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the last time I made my delivery to the desert. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice words from us.
Hey, come on. Now you're just being unreasonable.
Lol.
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us straight into a trap? Don't forget, you're the one with no bargaining chips.
All right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're not there anymore, I'll try to figure out something else for y'all.
Now that's more like it. Let's move.
Where?
And as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want us to call the folks from the Corps and have them drag you back to the city.
Lol. Location of what again? I forgot. On. Okay. Oh my god, that was so far away. The Valley of Derby. What the freak? So far away. And no joke. So far away. By the way, Agatha, did you know that I got something there for the wristband? I think you missed that yesterday. Oh wait, before we're going over there. Oh, before we're going over there, let me change something.
I'll lead the way.
What's that little thing over there? Oh, I see it now. Oh, come on! Seriously? I missed it.
Useless.
Damn it!
Can't see. Wind strike.
There we go. Alright, let me switch it up. Might be a battle there, so we're expecting
What
it.
shall we do?
Let me get the thing there.
There's quality here.
I was busy because I was watching
Seems
anime.
like we're in luck. That should be their camp right up ahead. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves.
Alright. Oh, we're gonna fight.
I'm here to see Kusela.
Yep.
Tell him to get out here.
Why are you here?
Don't worry about us.
Gather.
Still alive. Oh, this guy.
Buckle up. Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, there's a lot.
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Holy shoot. Oh, nearly done. Here goes! There we go.
She's so strong.
Yep. I was really. Why? What anime are you watching, though, Akata? This is what I was asking.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dehya, the boss can't come out and see you anymore. He died a long time ago.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
But they turned on each other. It was all wanted by revenge.
Let me start from the beginning. Dehya, do you know how the head of the Relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's Relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail.
Wait, so you mean that I thought there was no escaping the record?
That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dehya and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dehya, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules. Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this, and I'd never seen him get injured or beaten.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
From that point on, the sole purpose of the Khan al-Ahmar became revenge. The big fire that Boss started was quite a blow to headquarters' strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end.
That's as well as having been the only victim when you revenged them.
There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies, from food and medicine to weaponry and explosives. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
Responding to viral with more virus on your cross tank. Do you have any idea the amount of damage you've done?
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the freedom that the boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world. We used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, he really went and lived those stories out himself. As for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low. We have no right to even imagine such an existence. But maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved, and more people joined his cause. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning. But as we acted the parts and recited the lines, we were drawn in. And now, we want to see the story through to the end. I'm sorry, Dehya. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young. Just think of this as a madman ranting.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dehya? You wanna go with them?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that some situations get so bad that it's difficult to tell good from evil. All I know is that Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
No, I made a promise to this podcast.
Yeah. Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see this through to the end.
Yup, indeed.
Thank you. We'll be a lot stronger together with you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like this.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants. But the fact is, I owe him this much.
Alright. And unfortunately, sorry about the quietness there, because yeah, I need to check a look on somewhere first. Some stuff. Right. Chunks. Where do we go? Up there? Okay, we can just go over there. Come on, load it up. Load it up, load it up. Alright, so we're getting closer now. Where was it? Oh, it's over there. Is it right at the bottom or somewhere? Oh, 下方有大地方. Let me go over there. Man, this sandstorm is so hot. Give me a moment. I'm trying to get the get that thing over there. Since I have one last key there. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, nearly there. Yep, one last key.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
We go this. Thank you. Oh, wrong one. Alright, let me go over there. Near there.
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Should be. I don't think they have enough manpower left to post guards and defend their perimeters.
Yep. Oh, we have back one before. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's start the thing up.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Never seen this place though, not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do there. And don't tell me I have to play D up the third time. Because that will be a record. And yeah, indeed.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this on the inside.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
Who cares? We'll round up all of them.
Hold on. Hey. Hey. Alright, back here again.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
I fought so many situations like this before though.
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them.
Yep.
Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
Alright. The hangout. You stuck there, pal? There we go.
You are not welcome.
Let's get it on!
Here we go.
One with nature.
Solidify.
Look alive! Hi!
Here we go.
Following order.
New punches.
Get in there.
You're dead meat!
And strike. What the fuck?
Buckle up!
The range knows me.
I will have order.
Hell no.
You want this?
One with nature.
I'll be back.
Oh, you still fighting over there?
Worthless.
There we go.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Oh, Chelsea.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any traps!
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. There could still be another way through. Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better!
Yep.
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Okay, let's go!
Sure. We can still use her though, right? What does it even do? It's just a hide of the door, the color of the light. Oh. Base then. Base? This color? I don't understand. What the frick was this, dude? Oh! Get it now. Lower. And then change color. Shoot! One button! Lower. Change color. We'll also change color there. There we go. Hold on. Ah! it's Theo. What's up, Theo? I don't know if he's watching or not, but oh shoot. Oh god, I just realized. Oh God's sake! Damn it! Take this one.
Look alive!
Useless.
Order guide.
Hell no! Bam! Damn it! Where did you go?
The wind knows me.
Give me one. Give me one. There we go. I won 50-50 in Dehya panel. Oh, nice. That means he got the he got Dehya. Nice one, man. Nice one. Alright. Oh, you can't even break that thing. Alright then.
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
Yeah. Rotate the device obstructing the light. Once the light is received, the device will descend. Maybe change the color lower, maybe? Lower? Oh shoot! Wrong button. Why am I change color? No, lower, lower. This work? Oh no, I'm not sure. Lower? Maybe? Oh, you go even low. Go. Oh, you can't even go even lower. Oh, rotate. Ah, okay now. So change color. Raise. Raise. This one is also gonna need to raise. Then what? Oh. Oh, okay. Now that it's a lock. Now lower. There we go. On. Alright, doesn't matter about that. Anyway, we'll just keep going. No what? Oh, God's sake. Seriously?
Stabilize.
Here goes! Stop!
Buckle up.
Boom! What? There we go. Yep. Alright. What's this over there though? Oh, which time we had to fight again? Oh, this time 3 of them? Yeah, it is 3 of them.
Gather.
Come on.
This is order.
Let's get it on!
Into the wind.
Here it goes!
Look alive.
Let's light it up!
There we go. Get out of there. Alright, let's see. There's any more secret chests there or not? Maybe something very secret that I don't even see it yet. Nope. Alright. Whoa, what is this? Okay, I don't need to rotate, I just need to raise up. Rise. And then connect it. Yes, there we go. Alright, now you need to switch colors. Then just need to switch color over there. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. And I need to switch the colors back in. There we go. Whoa, what is this? The fuck is this place?
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run? Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing. The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us draw our weapons! We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers. They are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory. Wave 1, charge! Eliminate them!
Oh man. Take this! Get inside!
Where do you...
Come on.
The wind knows me.
Get out.
Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
Here goes!
Now you're testing my patience. One with nature.
Oh, shoot!
That hurts.
Order guide you. Stabilize. We'll meet again.
Take that!
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
Get inside!
Birds come. For dead meat.
Come on!
Now testing my patience.
Oh!
Here, mommy. Wind strike.
Brothers! This is where we'll prove our faith.
Do you all just want to
Get
die?
inside!
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
Stretch your wings and raise the storm!
One with wind and cloud.
Here goes!
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice
Where
is
do you
ready.
think you're going?
Worthless.
Oh, shoot!
Pound into the ground!
Worthless. Here. Worthless.
Solidify.
But we'll meet again.
There we go.
Golden slumber.
How about how to respond? What?
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat!
Yes, keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down! This is our last stand!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take out that high platform.
Go then.
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Mitchell! So they've broken through the front as well.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
They don't care about the playing fires then? Alright. Oh, there you go.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
Time to pay for everything you've done, Michal.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
What? Not joking on you.
Wait!
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Dehya! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Alright. Oh, we got a chest there. Nice.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Ah, there is a chest over there. Oh, by the way, before we go in there, let me just feed the food. Yeah, we need to give them some food. And some this, and this. Alright. Hold on. Alright, yeah, let me get the chest there. Apologies. Oh, what? Activate it. Alright, we're here.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after?
Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela?
Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance to talk.
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room? Answer me!
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk.
Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about.
He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you. There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno.
Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
On. You know what? Yeah, man, he wants to try.
Those memories, so dark.
Alright. Over there. Wow, what's this? Jeez. Right here, maybe? Oh, yes, this one.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Dehya.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Oh. Everyone searches around the room. Hey, look.
Is this a cane? It must be the one that Dehya's father used.
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh?
Oh, cutscene.
Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dehya has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dehya, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dehya, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
Ah, finally. The whole story started with the Coast 30. We finally joined the investigating name of restoring order. The member of the Desert Railroad fought justice, and the member of the Dark Cloud turned himself into the authorities. The cane that once belonged to Kasaya was given to Dehya as a part of her inheritance. Dehya was missile on his way back to the Smell City.
What's this?
We got some snacks, drinks. All of our stamps!
You remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money. And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super confused at the time, but said it was an adorable thing to say. These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy.
She very spends a lot on other people. It was really my treat, but you get the point.
Hey, this way you get something from the both of us for the price of one.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once you've gotten something in your tummy. Junior Zad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't know what to say. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared during our previous adventures. But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace, and I was left feeling more empty than ever before.
Wow. Okay, well, give me a moment there. Give me a moment there. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. Trying to get something here. Hold on.
It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me.
Everything just happens so fast.
Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all. Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth and nearly even shed tears for his sake. We're hypocrites, all of us.
But you never question your true feelings, though.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings after it's already too late.
You're back! Are all of you alright?
Hey, what's up?
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now is wait for their verdict. Huh? Dehya, you're looking quite down again.
Paimon will explain. A lot happened while we were gone.
Last time I was telling you to be quiet, take some time to express yourself.
I'm sorry. I really should have controlled my emotions better. I just...
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
Dehya, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me the difference between illusion and reality. My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new life? However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
It'll get more fun when everyone sit together.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
Hold on, what's that? Bro, everyone's gonna kick it down aggressively. Paimon is the imposter. Also, Dehya's father is getting ill. Hello, my name's HyunLD. Banger's like, today's welcome is our steak. Damien, the old Damon boy. Hi. Anyway, let's just go over there. Yeah, it's over there. Call me a body. What? I'm a man. Okay, then fine. But you said you want me to call, huh? Ghetto? What?
Oh, this rug here is quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can still talk? Wait, are you here to take revenge on us?
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all to a fight? I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to give myself up to the Corps after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
Never ever say goodbye.
This box contains everything that Dia's father left behind. Huh. It feels lighter than expected.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside.
Cool.
What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. It kind of stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Yeah.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Isn't that just common sense? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and a hair clip? Why are these things here?
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as some kind of personal trash heap and dumped any and everything in there.
Well, I don't know.
2 empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys, are these the kinds of things that a normal person would leave behind?
Probably not.
Huh? There's something in the bottle!
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dehya. It's a letter for me?
You need to read it out now.
It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say. Or at least record down.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
Wait, what?
What?
Surely, He must be joking, right?
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day and discovered a baby in the sands. It was you. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Sounds like he's serious.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice. I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I could just tell them that I suddenly wanted to play at being a father. At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, Dehya, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child.
Is that gonna be also a good thing though?
I suppose, or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to learn the truth of everything like this.
Why like Bun was back? What? What do you mean Bun was back?
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me. I just have one wish. To tell them a story. That there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Indeed.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I also want to see. Here's how it's go to wait. I don't want to use. Yeah, this one.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky. Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
And is it? Yeah, yes. Fine, completed. Oh, what the hell happened there? For Damien. Holy shit, Damien, you freaking okay. Well, I'm a man, but not like Nitro Damien. God, I hate him. Oh, you saute. What the fuck? 拜上伊斯兰门 what? 真斯拉门门。Goku what? Oh shit. Anyway, why? Wait, hold on. Are you watching the stream though, Damien? What the frick? You watching the stream though? Because I feel like you're the only one who's watching it. Because the other person left. Affirmed. Yep. Yes. Yes, him. Ah, my. Okay, so let me see. I'm still looking at something here. Hold on. Well, oh my god, Crow, that's only 31 days. What the freak? So he's not playing that game anymore? Wait, hold on. My apologies. Nice one, bro. Alright.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
I installed Genshin on my phone, save 12 gigabytes. Nice, that's good. Well, it's about time for me to start the Faruzan quest. Hangout event for the Faruzan. Here we go. Even though I don't want to do that anymore, but you know what? Screw that. Alright, I think for the lineup, we may I don't know, may have a battle there, so we're just gonna keep it all as we're just gonna save it as it is, so don't mind. Anyway, let's just go to the hangout event and see what the hell happened there. There's only 5 endings, so we're gonna see what the heck is going on there. I'm gonna deliver Shelfie food. What? Alright then. You were hungry that much, so go for it.
Even though most of the Academia's restrictions have significantly relaxed, I'm still a bit worried that the Matra might give her trouble. I need to stay here to keep an eye on the situation. Kale, can you head to Sumeru City and find out why she isn't here yet?
What the hell is she?
Does it have to be me?
What?
I'd only assign a job this important to someone I trust. Are you not feeling well?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Kale was a mental... Oh wait, Kale wasn't okay, yeah, yes.
Oh no, I'm fine. I've completely recovered. It's just that if I'm going to see her, I think I need to mentally prepare myself first.
I feel like... I don't even know who.
I know. You'll have a tough time if you go by yourself. If we could arrange for someone to accompany you...
What? You could come and I see?
Oh, hey there!
It's been a while. What a coincidence. I was just thinking about asking you to accompany Kale to Sumeru City.
I knew it. What do you think about me?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just that this matter concerns research banned by the Academia. Not the sort of thing you'd shout from the rooftops.
What?
Also, you happen to know about this situation? There are very few people I can trust to be discreet right now. After giving it much thought, I believe you're the most suitable person for the task.
The research banned by the Academy is something... I gotta go up there.
It's complicated, and this isn't the best place to talk about it. We'll fill you in on the details once she arrives.
Well, who's she?
You might have heard about her in Sumeru before. Her name is Faruzan, and she's a very experienced senior researcher.
Well, what you say about very experienced?
Let's just say that a huge part of Ksharowar's mechanical research over the past 100 years have used her academic discourse and manuscripts as their foundation.
What? 100 years? Is she even a human?
She is, but she vanished for 100 years because of a certain incident. She only returned to the Academia after being found in the wilderness a few years ago.
What?
Because of that, her current personality can be a bit... strange, as is her attitude towards Kale.
What?
I'm getting a headache just thinking about it.
Oof.
She doesn't have bad intentions, so you don't have to be scared.
I'll try.
Do we have to invite her here?
Yes. Ksharawar and Spontamod researchers are often quite prejudiced, so I can't trust them with this matter. However, Faruzan isn't influenced by modern thinking. In our previous correspondence through letters, she indicated that she'd be willing to help. It's already past our arranged meeting time, but she still hasn't shown up.
Did she get caught by the Academia then?
I don't think so. With her personality, it's more likely that she got wrapped up in some sort of trouble. Anyway, can you go with Kale to the Academia and check on Faruzan for me?
Fine, sure thing.
Thank goodness. I was so anxious.
I'm counting on you too. Kale, don't push yourself too hard. Just go there and see what's going on. Our task is important, but not that urgent. If Faruzan really is in some trouble, come back and tell me about it. We can always reschedule our meeting. After all, if she's distracted by other things, it'll affect her ability to help us.
All right, let's go!
See that? Hold on, what the frick? Whoa, 600 prime. Yeah, it is. It's a Pride gems, maybe. I don't know. Why are you shocked about that, you know? Alright, we're here though.
Sorry, what did you say? Oh, could you repeat yourself? As you know, I'm sure, hearing goes with age.
Faruzan, I said that you need to give us an answer.
Ah, yes. And did you forget to add madam when you addressed me earlier?
What?
Your hearing is perfectly fine. Madam Faruzan, we don't want to make things difficult for you. However, you haven't been teaching courses or supervising theses these past few years. Isn't this rather problematic as an advisor? Never mind the students, even other advisors are starting to complain.
And who, if I may ask, complained? If they have any issue with me, tell them to talk to me themselves rather than waste any of your time.
Oh no.
You don't have to tell me anything. I very well know that it's those people from Haravatat. How I wish they'd put their time into doing proper research instead.
But, Madam Faruzan, it has been a long while since you last made any practical academic contribution yourself.
Academic contribution cannot simply be divided between the tangible and the intangible. The issue here, I believe, is that the reviewer doesn't understand the very nature of knowledge itself. In any case, makes no sense to use a metric like this to evaluate a mentor. Which sage set this rule anyway? I should write a letter of complaint right this instant.
What?
Wait! Madam Faruzan, please let me finish.
That's her, all right.
Oh.
But the person with her doesn't look like a...
Yeah, but she's so young though.
Shh! She hates it when people call her young!
Jeez.
Her body apparently stopped aging during the year she was gone. So that's why she looks the same as she did 100 years ago.
What? So she... Well, yes. What happened to her?
Okay, I think I'm ready for this. Let's go!
Anyway, Akara Crafts and the leader of Ksharawar would like to invite you to collaborate on this project. They're wondering if you'd be interested. Madam Faruzan? Are you listening?
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. Ah, Kale! Why are you here at the academia? Are you feeling better now? I'm much better, Madam Faruzan. It's all thanks to the Traveler and the Dendro Archon.
What?
Have you been sleeping well? You seem to be developing some eye bags. Is that brat Tainari forcing you to stay up late again?
What?
No, it's because I'm a slow learner. It's not Master's fault. It's good to be hardworking, but you need to take care of your health. I'll have to give Tainari a right talking to when I see him. I'll also prepare some health supplements for you.
At this point, everyone will gonna base palm with that.
There's really no need.
Lol.
Ah, and is the person beside you the legendary Traveler?
Hello there. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance, madam.
Oh, I've heard much about you before. In fact, I've been meaning to meet you for a while now.
What?
It is thanks to you, after all, that the academia is finally getting back on its feet. Even Kale's illness is...
Madam Faruzan, I believe we were still discussing the collaboration with Akara Crafts.
I'd wager it's those Ksharawar Dunderheads finding excuses so that I'd go to their darshan. Say no more. I have no plans to change my field of research.
If you're this unwilling to participate in the collaborative project, you can also consider teaching a class. It might be difficult to teach a course with topics that only fall within Haravatat's subjects, but we can't delay this anymore. You need to give an answer.
Wow.
You can teach a course or participate in a collaborative project. If you don't do either, it'll be hard for me to persuade the advisors and students who have been complaining.
Oh, God. So this is more like... Okay, so there are two choices though. But anyway, hello there, Kuandra. I can't even spell your name. Rabindra. I don't know. Welcome to the game of Genshin. Sorry about if I spell your name wrong or maybe somehow give you a family name. I'm so sorry because I don't know how to spell your name right. So anyway, geez, this is a two something. You know what? We just do the tiny request first then.
Could you not give me a few more days to consider? This matter has been delayed for so long already.
That's precisely the issue. If you don't give an answer today, I fear that someone will soon escalate their complaints to the sages.
What a waste of free time these folks are. Now you two are here at Tighnari's behest, I take it. I'm sorry, but given the current situation, it looks like I'll have to come over some other day.
Oh, it seems like she wants to say something. Please give me a moment to call.
Of course. I shall need some time to think as well.
Alright. Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Now? She seems so busy. Master said there's no rush, but I know that he's been busy working on something at Paradise DI, so he hasn't returned to Gandharville for several days now. I feel for Madame Faruzan, but I still want to ask her to come with us. But if I get her in trouble with the academia, then she won't have the time to help Master. What should I do? Oh, this is such a headache.
Okay, so this is the choices now. So let's help her resolve her current problem first. Let's think of some way to get her to the Paradise DI. But this will be this gonna be a split part here. So there will be 5 endings, and these 2 right here, there will be 2 different stories. Who should I pick? Anyone of you can help me to pick? If you guys can, please tell me what should I pick. Oh shoot! I just need to know which one should I go to pick, and who should I go to choose for the dialogue here, because we're expecting to do 2 different endings here, you know. And this is the first time I ever stream some hangout events, because I usually did this hangout events while doing off streams, like not doing it stream anything, maybe recording. But yeah. Let me see the something here. Hold on a moment. You need to check around in a moment. Give me a moment, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna think, since Colin was so... Alright, you know what? Let's help her resolve her current problem first.
Yeah, that would be the best for them both. I'll check with Master later and see if there's anything I can help him with. But I'm sure he'll say, the best thing you can do now is study hard, so I don't have to give you remedial lessons.
You like to stay and help Faruzan, though.
Oh yes! This way she can get her problem sorted out quickly, and then she can go see Master. So if I also stay and help... that still sounds kinda scary.
Yeah, you don't force yourself. Let's just also the situation
Okay
first.
then. I'm counting on you.
Alright.
I have to teach students from Haravatat or owe Kasharawar a favor. It strikes me that they might be even less happy about such a deal than I am.
I think I can sympathize with them.
We're back, Madame Faruzan. The Traveler said that he can stay and help you.
Oh, why I couldn't ask for more. In fact, I'm rather curious about the type of person the Traveler is. You were the one who taught Azar a lesson after all. That said, will I be troubling you?
It's no trouble at all.
Is that so? Good. It does so happen that I do have something I need help with. Now, should I apply to teach a course with Haravatat, or join the collaborative project that Kasharawar is proposing? Honestly, I don't want to choose either of them.
Oh god, so if you try to help her, so this is another 2 parts. Either about the oh my goodness, something Indian. However, the course, or maybe the Kasawa collaborative project. Oh god, this is gonna take a while. And I don't even know what to pick. Let's just go for... You know what, let's go for the project.
I don't know if Tighnari's told you about this before, but while my research involves learning about ruins and the mechanisms within them, I don't belong to Ksharawar, which specializes in researching mechanisms, nor am I in Spontamod, which specializes in researching energy flow. Instead, I'm part of Haravatat, which specializes in languages and scripts.
你都不懂这个算哈。
She has been invited to Ksharawar multiple times to continue her research, but she's rejected them each time.
Just listen to how they introduce themselves. In the future, Ksharawar will be the only Darshan with the ability to research mechanisms. There's no such thing as exclusivity in knowledge. Besides, the current Ksharawar is more concerned about how mechanisms can be used in everyday life, while my research involves textual analysis of ruins. If they're trying to use the collaborative project as an excuse to have me reconsider again...
No, that's not it. The request this time is from Akara Crafts. The representative of Ksharawar recommended you to them, Madame Faruzan. In truth, she told me that it's because she respects you a lot.
Oh, respect? Oh, my.
What?
Putting aside my ideological differences with Ksharawar, I suppose I must acknowledge this attitude of theirs. At the very least, they're bounds above those decrepit Haravatat fools.
Jeez, even if you heard them out.
Yeah, Akara Crafts is a pretty nice shop.
Well, since both of you feel as such, I shall first hear this proposal.
In summary, Akara Crafts wants to design a series of early learning toys that will cultivate curiosity and learning in children.
Early learning toys. Interesting.
Not a lie, I thought I heard like crow laughing about something, but no. I heard like a weird noise from crow.
The academia agreed to work with them because they hope that these toys can help children become excellent researchers in the future.
True. The current academia is in need of some new blood. If the children start learning now, perhaps I can find some talented students in a few years.
Madame Faruzan, you still haven't found any students?
Anise, Kasharawar's representative, should be staying in the inn at Port Ormos. If you want more details, you can find her there.
Port Ormos? Now there's a place I haven't been to in a long time. I wonder how much it's changed.
I probably can't join you since Port Ormos is a little far from here. I should probably go back and report to Master, and then review today's homework.
Sure.
No worries. Go do your homework, Kale. Once I'm done with everything here, I'll head over to Pardistii.
Hello.
Thank you. Why, I'd even call this a rare chance for a curious researcher like myself to observe the legendary traveler up close.
Weird, but alright. Hold on. Don't question it. Genshin Karen. What? You know, Damien, you could have type in the chat, in the stream chat instead of the chat here, because number one, I can't even see the game chat, and number two, I mostly check a little around the stream chat because the in-game over they can't even do anything such much. So yeah. Anyway, this is a place though. Luckily it's not on the bottom, otherwise I would be so screwed.
Madame Faruzan! Oh, it's really you. Did you change your mind?
All right, calm down. Let me be clear. I'm still not all that interested in Ksharawar. I'm just here to see how the project is going. After all, you're here as representatives of the academia in this collaboration. The reputation of all research is at stake here, so I will not simply stand by should mistakes get made.
Either way, it's good that you were willing to come. Now, we've given Akara Crafts many ideas over the past couple of days. However, their owner thinks that our designs are too complicated, which will drive production costs too far up.
Jeez.
That's expected. Students who have never had to deal with budgetary constraints probably don't understand how important it is to keep costs low. How enviable. Oh,
Any chance has you for you to get funding for your research stuff?
If you join the Ksharawar, your budget will be as big as you want it to be. I guarantee it.
That's enough. I will not repeat myself. Take me to Akara Crafts owner first, if you please.
All right. He's usually at the slope up ahead recruiting volunteers to test out his toys. Let's just head over.
Alright. Oh, by the way, should I change I change to Japanese? Just because you know what to say. Should I change to Japanese, guys? Should I change to Japanese? Because I do have the Japanese there. Oh, I don't know. You guys are... Ah, never mind. I had to go over there. Should I go for it? Oh, it's over there though. Isn't the place... Wait, hold on. Isn't the place that... Where there was a another even crash there? This was exactly the same place. What the frick? Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's try out. Don't worry, my mouse is still here.
マムド、私が推薦した例の先輩が来てくださいましたよ。
あなたがファルザン先輩ですか？
そうじゃん。わしがファルザンじゃ。
Oh, that was nice voice. Okay.
よかったです。ここ数日共同研究の進捗が芳しくなくて、こちらもいろいろと提案してみたのですが、遊び方が簡単すぎてチークにならないとアニスさんがおっしゃって。
何しろこのチーク玩具は教練員が未来の学者を養成するためのものなんですから。簡単すぎると普通のおもちゃとは変わらないでしょ。
でもあまり複雑な構造だとコストがかかりますし、第一私たちの生産能力じゃスメール中の子供たちに普及させることなんかできなくなっちゃいますよ。
構造はあまり複雑すぎず、遊び方も簡単すぎてはならぬということか？
ファルザン先輩がお残しになったノートには簡単な構造なのに複雑な機能を実現した仕掛けがたくさんありましたよね。それをチーク玩具にも応用できないでしょうか。
That's so weird.
ノートに書きつけた仕掛けのことか？あれらはわしの作品ではない。わしはただ遺跡にあった仕掛けをすべて解体してみただけじゃ。
I don't like her first was more likely what's that? What's that character again from One Punch Man? I know there's a girl there. This is so similar voice line. Seriously.
じゃがそう言われてみれば、先人の遺産の中には確かにそのようなものがあったの。ペンと紙、あとハサミはあるか？紙で試しに再現してやろう。
Yep, similar type of the one of the character from the One Punch Man. I don't even know who.
もうアイディアが湧いてきたんですか？さすが教練員の大先輩。あ、もちろんありますよ。先輩、どうぞ。
Also, sketch and cut.
これだけですか？
What the freak is this? Okay, hold on. What the freak is this? God, okay, so we have like 3 poles right here. I don't know, is this either poles or something else? We got 4 wooden planks on the top of it? What the heck is this? What's this all about?
説明するぞ。この3本の太い線を3本の杭とする。
Okay, I got this right.
そしてこの長さの違う紙切れは大きさの異なる円盤を表しておる。これらは杭に積み重ねられるんじゃ。塔のようにな。
What? Oh, okay, so that was I was one, so half square, so half square, half
想
square.
像以上に作りやすそうです。でも一体どう遊ぶんですか？
それもとても簡単じゃ。この杭にある塔をこのままもう一本の杭に移動するんじゃ。
What?
先輩、それはちょっと簡単すぎませんか？チーク玩具にしては。
もちろんそれぞれの円盤、つまり紙切れを移動するときには一定の規則に従わねばならん。一度に一つしか移動できぬのじゃ。そして大きい円盤を小さい円盤の上に重ねてはならん。
What?
塔を建てるときと同じように、この3本の杭にある円盤は小さいものが上になるような順で積み重ねる必要があるんじゃ。このおもちゃをスタックの塔と名付ける。
What?
スタックの塔。
あまりにも簡単すぎませんか？私もそれはちょっとと思いますよ。
簡単かどうかやってみればわかるじゃろ。アニスから聞いたが、お前たちはこの近くでボランティアを募集して試しに遊んでもらうそうじゃな。早速そやつらに試してもらえばよいのじゃ。
でもこんなに簡単なおもちゃ、ボランティアを募る必要もないと思いますけど。
マムド、先輩の言うことを聞いてください。
わかりました。
Found Tyler never bounty the balls and spent the rules of them.
ルールはこんなところじゃ。一番少ない移動回数で塔をこのままもう一本の杭に移動できるのは誰か試してみるがよい。
こんな簡単なおもちゃのためにみんなを呼び出したのかよ。そんなにかからないと思うけど。まあまあ、新しいおもちゃで遊んでみるってマムドお兄さんと約束しただろ。そしたら七星召喚の新しいカードがもらえるんだしさ。
So they were learning by a promise of different toy. A promise of new card.
まあいっか。わかったよ。それじゃあ早く完成させて戻ってカードゲームやろうぜ。
Children stop playing with the load of stacks.
完成だ。僕は19回。え？私は20回以上かかったけど。へへ、俺はたったの18回だぞ。
悪くない結果じゃ。どうやらお前たちはルールに慣れてきたみたいじゃな。では今度は難易度を上げるぞ。塔の高さを5層にする。もう一度やってみんか。
Oh, now this is another one. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's gonna be very hard.
またやるの？せっかく来たんだし、やってみようぜ。一層を増やしただけならそんなに難しくならないだろ
う。Alright, come on.
どういうことだよ。もう30回くらい移動してるのにまだ完成しないぞ。
私はもうすぐ完成よ。今回は私の方が早いみたいね。
完成だ。全部で35回。いつの間に？このスタックの塔っておもちゃ、遊んでみるとなかなか面白いね。
その調子じゃ。最後にもう一回やるか。今回はさらに2層増やして7層にするぞ。
Holy shoot! 7 lawyers? Seriously? Oh my god! It's nearly filled out the polls there.
マムド、ここに残りの紙切れがあるんじゃが、お前たちもやってみないか？
こんなに簡単なおもちゃなのにこんなに移動回数がかかるなんて。試してみます。
ファルザン先輩、私も試してみたいです。
お前は先ほどから真面目に眺めておったようじゃが、このおもちゃの法則は分かってきたか？
はい、少しだけかもしれませんが。
推測を証明するために一番いい方法は実験を行うことじゃ。今実践すればよい。
I knew he could get.
はい、ファルザン先輩。
旅人に残された紙切れが足りんようじゃ。じゃがその様子だと容量は分かったようじゃな。
Just about.
では塔、7層のスタックの塔を解くには最低どれくらい動かさねばならんか？
Jesus Christ! Oh my goodness. So this is all about math right now. Alright, give me a moment. I need to calculate this thing. So with 3 lawyers, it took about 18. 5 lawyers, 35. 7 lawyers. I'm gonna say 127 steps.
さすがと言うべきか。こんなに早く法則を見抜くとはの。
What?
実際の数はあやつらの努力次第じゃ。
We'll see. After some time.
この小さな円盤を移動すれば大きな円盤をその上に積み重ねられなくなるのか。必要な移動回数は予想よりもかなり多いですね。
これが何回目なのかもうわかんなくなってきちゃったぞ。
急に難しくなってきたね。
解けましたよ、フ ファルザン先輩。合計で127回です。
There's no way I got it right.
そんなにかかるのですか？たった7層なのに。
スタックの塔の層が増えるたび、
There's no
考え
way.
ないといけない移動の順番がより複雑になるんです。そうすると必要な移動回数は少なくとも2倍になります。
There's no way I got it right.
正確に言えば2倍足す1じゃ。上出来じゃぞ。チーク玩具だからといってその裏に隠された法則を無視しなかったの。仕掛けの複雑さは目に見える部品の数によって決まるものではない。部品間のつながりや全体的なことに関わってくる法則も仕掛けの一部なんじゃ。
There's no way I got it right.
なるほど。だからファルザン先輩はノートでどんな未知の仕掛けも軽んじてはいけないと強調されていたんですね。
おお、つまり構造が簡単なおもちゃでも合理的な法則を定めれば複雑な遊び方ができるということですね。
その通りじゃ。スタックの塔で応用した法則は古典ギミック術の中では最も簡単な類のものに過ぎぬ。少し時間はかかるが似たような仕掛けを一冊のしおりにまとめてやろう。そうすればどのおもちゃが一番人気かを確認するため私有しに来る者たちにしおりと私有用の紙を配布できるじゃろ。
他のおもちゃもあるの？いつ遊べるんだよ。
2日くらいかの。アニス、もし時間があるならば絵の手伝いをしてくれぬか？
もちろん光栄です。
2日か。それだけあればより多くのボランティアを集められます。その時には最終的にどのおもちゃを生産するか決めるためにここでより大きな発表イベントを行えるでしょう。
So should I come back in 2 days then?
よろしくお願いします。人が多いほど集まるアドバイスも増えるわけですから人が多いに越したことはありません。
今日は付き合ってくれてご苦労様じゃったの。先にお前を送るとしよう。
Jesus Christ. Mechanic from the beginning. Oh my god. So yes, I managed to get it right. Who the heck is trying to join? Okay, file. Nope. I don't even know who the heck is file, but alright. Hold on, let me see. Oh wait, the Damon. Oh no, never mind. What the hell is this? Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh, there's no character shown. Okay then. Anyway, I think it's about time we need to switch back to English. Since, you know. Oh wait, that's Chinese, god damn it. Alright. Leave port almost. So I think so you need to go over there, maybe? Alright, there we go.
I'll be going then. Say hi to Tainari and Kale for me if you can. Once everything here is settled, I'll make my way over to Pardis DI as quickly as I can.
So about
You want to ask why I'm unwilling to join them, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Putting aside the fact that they're too full of themselves, I actually have no issue with their research methodologies and approach. After all, knowledge is either right or wrong. Superiority and inferiority do not come into the conversation. All researchers are just doing their best to shed light on the unknown in their respective fields of expertise.
Yeah.
No matter what corner of the unknown they shed light on, it's a step forward for us all.
Then why did you refuse to join them?
Because I believe wholeheartedly in that principle. Even if the others call my research useless, as long as the knowledge I gain from it is accurate, it could become useful in the future. In the end, useful and useless are concepts that shouldn't be used to evaluate knowledge. When I first started deciphering ancient documents, I didn't think about how it'd be useful to Kasharawar. That's why there's no need for me to join them to do useful research. I'd rather stay in Haravatat. It's much more convenient for me to access the materials I need for my research here. Still, the funding that Kasharawar has offered me is so hard to get in Haravatat. Perhaps if this collaborative project goes smoothly, I can even ignore Haravatat and ask for a higher budget directly from the academia.
About the collaborative project, do you have any ideas?
Oh, I could come up with lots of ideas. With Anis's help, 2 days will be enough for our work. However, I'm still undecided as to the style of the reference book's text and illustrations.
Try to be accurate detail or try to keep this. Try to keep it fun.
You're right. If no one understands the reference book, it doesn't matter how detailed it is. It's better to make it simpler and fun so that children will be interested in the subject. It'll also make it easier for me to recruit students in the long run. Thank you. I'll take your opinion into account. See you in 2 days.
Joy. We're into 2 days later, for God's sake. The day after tomorrow. Let's go with. There we go. It's gonna take a while. Damn it. Alright, it's gonna take a while. Okay, hold on.
Ask for me.
Okay, what the heck is Creepy Koali? What the frick? Why is someone saying Creepy Koali? Oh wait, actually it's a dialogue. God damn it then. Alright, head to the conference. Alright, let's see. Oh, they're here.
Oh, you're here. We're just starting to set up the venue.
We've called up everyone we possibly could have. This is going to be quite the event.
My masterpiece is going to be exhibited after all. Let's see what the academia shall say about it this time.
The grand library event gets underway.
And if we activate this little mechanism just like that, a Sumeru rose will appear at the top of the cane.
Oh, I see. I thought it came out of thin air. It's amazing.
If the mechanism was bigger, you could make a rabbit appear, right?
Then you can't use a cane. Could you switch it out with a hat or something?
You're applying what you learned creatively. Not bad. Let's look at the next page. If you fold an origami bird like this, it'll fly further and more stably.
Whoa. You can make a mechanism using just a piece of paper?
Seriously?
The principles at play are even more important than the parts that make up a mechanism.
These are pretty cool. I'm tempted to try them out.
I'm not that interested in toys, but if they'll be beneficial for children's development.
Everyone, we have paper prototypes and craft materials that you can use to make your own toys. Come try them out.
This is such a well-prepared event. I'll give it a go.
But we want to play too!
Kids can play too, you know?
It's fine. We have a lot of paper prototypes and craft materials. All feedback is also welcomed.
The popular continues there. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my origami bird flew further this time.
Professor Faruzan, how can I make mine fly further?
Just madam will do. Maybe in the future, you may indeed get the chance to call me Professor. You may wish to pay attention to these few details. Here, for example. All right, try it again.
Wow, it really did fly farther.
Madam Faruzan, will we learn origami at the academia?
Of course you will. If you become a researcher, you can explore any field you like to your heart's content. In the future, if you want, you can even become one of my students.
But Mom and Dad said that there are 6 Darshans in the academia. Wait, was it 7? Which Darshan teaches about mechanisms in origami?
Well, in this case, it wouldn't be Haravatat.
I know. We need to choose Kasharawar.
Huh?
I want to attend Kasharawar in the future and fold even better origami birds. I want to make even more awesome mechanisms.
Actually, the other Darshans do have their own specialties too. For example, Haravatat specializes in... Pay attention, children. Children?
How did
this happen?
What if we end up in a Darshan we don't like? Does that mean that we won't get to learn about the things we do like?
No, that won't happen. Take me, for example. I'm a researcher from Haravatat, but I research mechanisms, see? The only person able to restrict your curiosity as a researcher is you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not really.
Huh. It's all right. You still have a long road ahead of you. Now, do you want to learn about some other machines? Let me tell you a story about pressure-based mechanisms and elemental monuments.
Oh no, not a story again. Please don't. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. Screw that news to the story. I don't want to hear anymore. But so it's the garden and that's it. So that's supposed to be job. I'm fine with it. But won't you because I know the cards are very interesting too. I'm gonna save this thing though. Not gonna lie. All right. Now that this one's done, the first one. God damn, what the frick was that? Anyway, the first one is done. Now we're going for phase 2. Where was it? Holy shoot! Oh my god! Wait. So there's also another. Okay. Oh my goodness. You know what? I don't know about this, but I think I'm making that stop here because I'm kind of hungry now. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to stop here for now. Alright, how many stuff I have right now? 3,223 with 10 of these and these. Let's see with this. There's nothing there, but anyway, doesn't matter. But because now that this thing is full, we can now finally. My apologies. Let me return back there.
Add Astra.
Alright. Let me get this thing done. This one's already done. Oh yeah. This and this. There we go. Alright. Now the first thing I need to do is the oh, not this one. Wait, actually it is this one though. Yep. Alright. No, I haven't tried fighting against the some of the stuff there for a long time, so let's just go for it. And let me see. Yeah, we might need a bow user though. So this way, am I gonna use this? Yep, I'm using this one. So in case with that, I'm going to try doing it for solo. I always like fighting against any boss on solo, so yeah. Here we go.
Let it be known that divinity is mine. Perish!
Oh. Never mind.
Adventure time.
Sure.
Can't see. Keep up.
Nope. Oh god.
My endless cycle begins. More power.
Oh, so close.
Enshroud. You cannot defy me, mortal.
Oh.
At my command, you shall fall.
Here we go. solo time.
Can't see.
Churn! Feeble human!
One with the forest.
Ay. Damn it. There you go.
My endless cycle begins!
Ah! Damn it, I had to do it. Ow!
Off we go! Adventure time!
More power!
Come on.
You cannot defy me, mortal!
Ugh. Please. No! What?
At my command, you shall fall! One with nature!
Oh, Oh! I need to with that thing.
Feeble human!
Come on!
Let's light it up! Enshroud!
Oh, so close.
Insignificant past!
Come on! Oh wait, actually. That hurt me. Oh, there it is.
My endless cycle begins!
One with the forest.
Feeble human!
Hell no. Come on.
Keep up.
Ow.
One thing after another. Time to
Ow.
More power!
Can't see.
You cannot
I
defy
missed.
me, mortal!
Come on. Yeah, I knew it.
At my command, you shall fall!
Give me money. I need to eat food.
One with the forest.
Perish!
Come on. Yeah. Okay, good.
Feeble human!
Wind strike.
Churn!
Oh, so close. No.
My endless cycle begins!
Adventure time! Off we go!
Ow. Okay, here we go. Come on. One.
Enshroud!
You cannot defy me, mortal!
Oh shoot.
One with the forest.
At my command, you shall fall into the wind.
Ah, gonna hurt. Ouch! Ow. Yeah, I need this thing. Oh, come on! Oh, so close.
Enshroud!
Insignificant past.
There we go. Oh,
One with the forest.
You cannot defy me, mortal.
Come on.
My endless cycle begins.
Keep up.
And you dead. There we go. Here we go. Before we die, let me eat food. Shoot! Go on. One more. Here we go.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Oh, here goes!
Burn to oblivion! Get out of here! Kneel!
Here goes! Oh, so close! Ow!
Tremble!
Whoa, what the frick? I didn't see it.
Reality is pain!
No!
Now, your eyes have been opened.
Oh, yes! Come on.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Oh, god damn it then.
Let's light it up! Going in!
Clouds high.
And strike!
Time to go. Wind strike.
And bam!
Possible.
One.
Everybody stand back!
I hear everything.
As one with wind and cloud.
Get back!
Oh, shoot.
Enshroud.
Oh!
Ah, my tail's all messed up. Reality is pain. Adventure time. Keep up. Keep up. Destined for more.
Alright, let's see what we got. Before I'm gonna eat. Oh my god, this is good. This one's good. Yes. Alright, unfortunately I'm gonna have to end the stream here, so yeah. And unfortunately I can't do anything about the Faruzan thing. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, subscribe and like if you like this video, and yeah, see you all maybe next Saturday. See you guys.